Good morning, world. Hope you're doing well. It's what day is it? I can't remember. It's day whatever it is. 5? I think it's day 5. And it's now coming up to 8 o'clock. I've been walking since 5:30, which is an early start. But I woke up, so I thought I'd go. I've been through moonset, which is really nice. I don't know if that's a thing, is that a word? I don't know. But moonset. And now it's just sunrise coming up, which is nice. Yeah, I like walking through sunrise. It was brilliant with the moon. I didn't even need my torch on. And then the moon went down and it got very dark. And so I had my torch on. I wandered along the road today. It's pretty nice. It's kind of a track. There's been a few bits where it's obviously been quite muddy, and so it's good to have a light, because negotiating big potholes and things in the dark is a bit tricky. Yesterday was a lovely day. I spent all day walking with Jesus. It was quite a boring journey, really. A lot of it was next to a road, so we started playing my favourite game, which is get the trucks to wave and he honk at you. So we managed to get 3 trucks to give us a wave, which was fun. And we just talked about life, death, and the universe all day in Spanish. Yeah, it was really nice. And then last night we had a very nice communal dinner. But I'd kind of got to that stage of being completely full of Spanish, so I didn't have any words left, and couldn't really communicate, so just sat there and ate a lot, and then went to bed. And I was just exhausted. It was just short of a 40-kilometre day yesterday, so it's quite a long trip. Via de la Plata is a bit tricky because it's quite flat, most of it, but you either kind of have to walk fairly short distances and do a lot of them, or fairly long distances, so it's a bit tricky. And I worked out yesterday that I'd actually missed a day in my planning. I missed a spot, and I was like, oh, okay, so I need to make that up at some point. So right now I'm walking to a place called Zamora, which is about 31 kilometres, but the place after that is another 19, Montemarta. And I might try and do that all today, and then I've made my day back up, basically. Zamora today could be very, very busy because it's the start of Easter. So they've got they've had the first processions for the last couple of days. I'm not really that into that. I'm going to see probably a lot more of that over the next few days anyway. So I think I might just crack on to Montemarta. But I'm going to just see how I feel at Zamora. So that's the beauty of this. You don't really have to commit. And then if I do carry on, maybe make a couple of calls and reserve something. I had the good fortune last night of in this very lovely little albergue, which is kind of it's not just for pilgrims, there's tourists and different people that go there as well. But I managed to get a very nice twin room with a lady from Holland called Miriam, and we had heating, and we had beds that were just bigger than single beds, and we had lovely sheets and 2 blankets and a quilt cover and a proper towel, and it was just, I was so happy. I was like, this is so nice. So the fact I had a really good night's sleep last night and I'm feeling good, I think it's probably a good day to try and do that big distance and then catch up with where I'm kind of going to be at, and then I'll have 5 days of fairly steady stuff before I go and meet my fella in Astorga. So I'm walking the Via de la Plata all the way up to Astorga. You can come off and go on the Camino San Abres, which goes to Santiago. So there's loads and loads of different routes here. It gets a bit confusing sometimes, but I'm going to finish the Via de la Plata all the way up to Astorga and then join the Camino Frances. So that's the plan. So yesterday was talking all day. Today I fancy a day of reflection. So Jesus may catch up with me, as may Antonio and Jose and Antonio and another couple of guys that came yesterday from Mallorca, There's loads of people out here. But I think I'll just wander on my own today. Look, there's a nice little pillar with a little way mark on it. So yeah, it's a lovely day. It's freezing this morning. Gets quite cold overnight, but it hits 0 at 8 o'clock in the morning. So when I started off, it was probably about 3 degrees, and then it's got colder. But the weather forecast said feels like -3, and I can vouch for that. So I've got quite a lot of clothes on today, and but I'm just about warm enough, so that's okay. And it should get a bit warmer in the next couple of hours, hopefully. So yeah, that's the check-in for this morning. It's good to be out here. I hope everybody's well, and I will catch up with you again soon. Take care.